Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Steve Cooper, food app critic for TokeMag.com. I have another wine app for you this week. You know how I love my wine. It is called Delectable. It is free, so that's always worth checking out, right? And this is a really ambitious app. I've done, a dozen wine app reviews, I think. And if maybe not officially, unofficially, probably more than a dozen. Anyways, this is definitely one of the better ones that I've done. So let me break it down a little bit exactly what this app is. So imagine, if you will, a wine app that is really like Instagram just for wine. It's obviously more than that, but it's a mobile social community built around wine, specifically wine. And so what you do is you snap a picture. Well, let me take a step back. You sign up. You can log in with. You can join with Facebook or through email, free. And what you can do is you then can start following people, and then you are, presumably either just following wine recommendations from other people, or you are submitting your own content as well, your own wine recommendations of what you are drinking. So you snap a picture of your label, and really slick, it will read the label. Now you snap the picture and it submits it to the app here, and then it will return the name, the winery, the year, all that information relatively quickly. I did a half dozen of them during my review. All of them came back within 30 minutes. One of them came back with the response within 2 minutes, and they were all 100% accurate. So that is kind of cool. Now, what you do with that, right, is all up to you. So it's really to keep track of this information for yourself and to share it with the community. So they have this really nice built-in slider that has 4 emoticon type faces, from a frowny face to like a really excited happy face. And there's like a colored bar that kind of goes and slides with that. So even if you're in the middle to high area, so from a smile to an ecstatic, there's that area in there where, like, you like this wine, you're almost ecstatic, but you're not quite ecstatic about it. That slider really gives you that, that decimal point change in how you feel about it. So I do this in my app reviews all the time, and I actually did that with this one. So it's better than a 3. It's not as good as a 4. Somewhere in between. I need that gray area to really get across how I feel about it. You can add notes. You can comment on other things that people have recommended. So you open the app after a while and you have this really nice feed of what others in your community are drinking. And so one of the, possibly for me, the most powerful thing about this app is that you can follow a couple master sommeliers and see what they think about some wine. So if you ever feel like spoiling yourself with some amazing wine that they recommend, you can do that, and you can see what they recommend just by reading their feed on a relatively frequent basis. One other feature I want to mention about this app is that if you like a wine, or you see a wine, so for example, I want to try one of these that the Master Sommeliers has recommended and says that they're totally ecstatic about it. I can request a price, and there's a instant price request. Now I did that, probably a dozen times, and I only got an instant price, so like immediately within, with like 1 out of those 12 shots. So it was very inconsistent. However, if it's not immediately available, the price, there is an option to submit a request to them, and they will come back to you with the price. Now that could be really powerful, right? Just you see something, all these people in your feed are raving about the same wine. I want to try that. Boom, click the button, and off you go. You can share this stuff. Now, the one downfall about this app, or I don't want to say downfall, I feel like there's some maturity to be done with this app. First and foremost, I would really like to be able to have a robust search function. So because it has a feed like Twitter or Instagram, one of the things that really made Twitter powerful was being able to search, using hashtags or just doing a general search. I mean, you could take a URL on Twitter and pop it in there and just get everybody that's linked to that URL. If I want to find out what other people are thinking about a specific wine, there's no easy way to search for it on here, which is a little bit of a bummer. I really wish there was that kind of functionality. Or I wish there was a way to create feeds of, red wine, white wine, Rieslings, Merlot. There's all sorts of robustness that this app can grow into. And so no fault of the functionality of the app itself. I just feel like it's young. It needs to breathe a little. But it's a nice app, and for free, I definitely would not hammer it too hard. I just feel like it's got a little bit more growing to do, and I expect it will do just that. Like I said, it is better than a 3, not quite as good as a 4. 4s are like, it's a great app and almost near perfection. I feel like this has too much functionality that I want to see in it before I can get it to that number 4 spot. So I'm giving it a 3.75, almost an ecstatic face, out of 5. So check it out. It's free. Check it out. Let me know. If you are on it, let me know too. I'll follow you, and we'll see what we're drinking together. Yeah, that's going to do it for this week. So take care, and we'll do this again soon. Bye.